So good. All right. Farewell, friend.
So we went from liking me to 35, now we got to 60. Even though I saved his life. So lame. Alright, there's my sword. We'll equip some bows. Arrows. Okay, so we got endurance. Let's see, shield. Let's see, fortify endurance. This is shield 12. And I think the other one is 30. So I wonder if I just want to have 2 layers of shield on myself, or I just want my main stats just raised for shits and giggles. But for now, I'll keep it as is, because the Kavat stuff gets me that buff anyway that I want. And it seems like all of my orcish armor is gone. That sucks. So rest in peace to all that loot. I think the only way to actually like get it would be if you had a follower pick them up, like if they absolutely are your follower and not just somebody who's temporarily with you. Then yeah. Alright, well, got my favorite set re-equipped. We're good to rock. Quick save again. And we're going to go back to the Fighters Guild to go finish up what we were doing. I'm glad that's done with. Let's see. Zari was pleased with the M-Gale I brought her. As an extra word, she gave me a ring. I should return to Orin. Okay. So now we're going back to Mr. Boss Man. The time to blow up the Blackwood Company should be coming up soon. But I think we have to do that goblin slaying quest. That's not actually slaying. Let's see, it's 5 a.m. No stores are open yet, and I also don't feel like doing that yet. So we'll go to the Fighters Guild. I think another thing I want to do is once I defeat the Mages Guild and Fighters Guild quest, I want to go and do Thieves Guild, because it'll probably have to do with sneaking. And I'll be able to mess around with that. I don't know if I should keep my current party or not. But we do need them. Still. Because that Minotaur fight said it all. And Minotaurs are going to start spawning now that I'm of higher level.
Hello, a pleasure. You too.
We're not higher, but we're 10.
What is it? Shouldn't...
Like basically anything 9 or 8 and up, I think, increases the chances of them spawning.
Don't get too... I can't believe we lost another to that... Here's your payment for completion of the contract. I think it's time for us to discuss the Blackwood Company a bit. They weren't always a threat. Small-scale mercenary band, until Riza Kar took over. Then came the fat Imperial contracts. After a mission in Blackmarsh, they set up shop in Leowin, more ruthless than ever. It needs investigating. First, though, you need advancement. Your service to the Guild has not gone unnoticed. Henceforth, you will carry the rank of Defender. Bear the title proudly.
And we got a trophy. Awesome.
I've got something for you, but we're not going to talk about it here. I want you to meet me at my house after sundown. We'll talk more then. We'll talk later.
Time for secret missions with him.
Well met. Be seeing you.
And away we go.
I see you. Hello.
Have you ever bought a horse from Bongan?
Let's see. Oh yeah, he said after dark.
I bought a fine mare from him once.
So we'll go ahead to his house now. A little stolen items that I will eventually grab up.
For a single coin. Hi there.
I think after the Thieves Guild quest line, we'll go and do Knights of the Nine. Because my reputation will be mostly good by then anyway.
On you.
After Knights of the Nine is done is when I'll do Dark Brotherhood. And I think that if you wear the Knights of the Nine set, this is still true Oblivion files, that normally if you sin, they make you take off some of them. But if you have the whole set on, it kind of integrates into yourself. So sometimes I would still have the chest piece, the boots, and the gauntlets, or I had the greaves only. I'll go and mix that in with the other armors I have without ever taking it off. That way it's like perpetually stuck on me, which is quite handy. But we'll save that for later. And I do want to stay away from the main story because it does go by relatively quick. It's also quite difficult in this difficulty, even in the base game. So I'd rather have all my preparations for those crazy Daedra that I will soon be dealing with.
Good, you're here. We've got duties to attend to. I've been looking into them, heard some disturbing things. We know they're a danger to us, and we know they're good at what they do. Good question. I've heard stories, but nothing I can prove is true. Maybe they've got a mage working with them. Maybe they're just well-trained. All I know for sure is that they'll accept any contract, and they'll do anything to complete it. And they don't care who gets in the way. Velena's gotten tentative since the Blackheart mission. She's worried about getting us killed. But we're just getting killed a little bit at a time. Duty. That's what all this is about, isn't it? It's our duty to strike back. That mission was the start of it. That was when Vitellis was killed. We were contracted by a wizard, Argoth, to recover an artifact from Blackheart. I went in there with 20 men. I left with 5. Vitellis wasn't one of them. He died covering our retreat. I snooped around. Apparently, they completed that contract for us. I went in there with 20 good men. I can't believe that bunch finished the job. There's more. Argoth, he's dead. The artifact gone. Sounds like a setup. Maybe they made a deal with Blackheart. I don't know. But I'll find out.
Yeah, sounds suspicious to me too.
Now we find out what really happened.
I can see why they went and investigated the way they did.
I want to show the people who the Blackwood Company really are. I can't order you to do this with me. It's dangerous, and Velena isn't going to know about it. It's your choice. We leave as soon as you're ready. I want to investigate Blackheart's stronghold in Arpenia. Meet me at the Leowen Guild Hall. We'll go from there. We need to find out what happened with him. It's all suspicion. Let's go.
All right. Well, normally this would mean my my Fighters Guild buddy, which would be great to have him, especially in all my ventures. Because I remember when I did the final thing of the game, like the main Oblivion game, I had Mazoga, this guy, Martin Joffrey was already there by default. We had the Dark Brotherhood Murderer. We had the Apprentice Mages from the Mages Guild. Like we had everybody, and I did summons too because I did spells. So I just had this all-out war, like thousands of Daedra versus my 20 men who just never died. It was pretty cool. So I'm gonna try to reenact it, but I think we're -1. And considering I'm gonna try to do everything I can to get stronger, which is completing these quests too, it'll give us a situation where I won't have this guy in my party. So it'll suck. I'll have one less good party member, but I'm hoping by the time that time comes, I'm already more than enough capable of dealing with hundreds of Daedra myself, despite the difficulty we're on. So we gotta get the best spells. I gotta level up more.
I'm listening.
Train my character.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
I might spend some of my downtime just doing some acrobatics, spamming, do some running arounds, stuff like that. Because I don't want to stream all day. Like it'll be fun and everything, but So let's see what's going on here. Does somebody party invite me again? No, just notifications about what they were doing. Okay. It always seems like whenever I'm streaming, like somebody who's a lesser friend is just like, party invite, spam game, game invite, message. It's like, jeez. But yeah, I appreciate the hype of hanging out, but goddamn, check people's like, information first
We
before you
need
do
to
anything.
check out. We need to.
Okay, yep. So now he's with me. And funny that the game even says we have too many followers too, but they didn't fully like upgrade it, so he's still with us. Jesus, he follows us closely as I remember too. And before I go to Arcade, there's something I want to try. I think I need to go to the castle. I'm gonna go to this thing that people were saying is a player home or like a free player home from an old Oblivion DLC that I just never got because I wasn't on PC. I was always PlayStation, which still am mostly. So I'm wondering if it's like you bring materials up to a thing and then you craft it and it just the house activates within itself, or if there's like a butler and you just kind of walk up and hand them stuff and the house just renovates itself over the course of several days when you're not there. So it'd be like we talk to the guy, walk away, come back later, rinse and repeat. And whatever place I get to outside first, I want to fast travel there because I want to make sure I got my whole crew with me, depending on what kind of dangers we're dealing with, because who knows. Let's see, what's closest to me here? This cave. Yeah, we'll use the cave as the base. Hopefully I'll get Mr. Martin, Joffrey, the Germain brothers, the whole shebang.
Well, yes. When said Dras. Sure. What? Farewell.
Yes. I just realized another thing too. A good thing about my armor, I got a combination of I think it's light or medium and heavy. So I'll be able to level those stats too whenever I get hit. Whom the gods annoy. Oh, this is that cave with the for the scamps. Huh. It's coincidental I happen to end up here of all places. But yeah, we'll teleport here, we'll see what's up. There we go, there's the whole crew. Awesome. And honestly, I'm kind of just tempted to avoid that place for now with this guy. Like, I kind of like having him in my party again. Like, he's a toughie. He's like Martin, but just faster. Less damage. I think he wields the iron dagger or his what's his mace? Steel mace. Thanks to my leveling, so he'll be doing 13 to 20 damage thanks to the difficulty. And I think most enemies will have 200 to 400 HP. More, maybe. So he'll take a good 20 to 100 swings of that before they die. And he gets up, even if he's fully downed, every 5 seconds. So it gives us a lot of time of him just kicking ass with me. As long as I stay alive, I can utilize him. So that's dope. And just quick save. Because it kind of sucks that you can't really make him a follower again when you become guild leader. So this is really like the only time that they actually run around with you. It's also going to be our only time chilling Martin here too. At least Joffrey stays alive, so that's cool. But he doesn't become a follower either. However, thanks to I think the course of the story, when it's like done or close to being done, what the hell is going on here? Little hunter just chasing deer. That there's a couple blades that become new recruits, and they follow you around basically. Let's see, map. Okay, so I need to go more left. Looks pretty quietish out here. That's nice. Athletics is increasing. That's another good part about doing all these quests on foot is you get to level up the athletics. All that running pays off. Oh shit, here it is. The only reason why I even know about this place is because one, an NPC mentioned it, and two, I seen a TikTok of it, and I didn't even know it was a thing. So if it was in the base game without like DLC, I never really went out this far. Like maybe the location wasn't mapped or some sort of issue happened with me and just the content never actually fully downloaded. Let's see. I've arrived at Deepscorn Hollow. Rumors talk of an underground hidden layer here. I should try to find the entrance. Oh. Okay. I'm hoping there's not necromancers, because... Like, even with the current group, just... I'd rather fight, like, 5 to 20 minotaurs than deal with that shit. That way at least I can perk up on a on one of these structures and just shoot arrows at them or something. Let's see. Is this entrance here? I will take those clams though. Oh, they're empty anyway. Never mind. Let's see. Is it? Is it really in here? Oh my god, it is. Wow. Ooh. Well, this looks cool. I've discovered a long-forgotten journal within Deepscorn Lair. I should read it and learn more about this unusual structure. No enemies nearby. After reading the journal, I've learned that I can acquire everything I need to restore this place to its original state from Raleigh Erdwolf at Wanet Inn, just outside the Imperial City. Huh. Okay, now I see Sithis, so as a Dark Brotherhood enthusiast, I have to read this. And I usually don't read things out loud when it comes to story games. And I think the year in the game is 433 of the Third Era. So this was 10 years ago, because this is 421, or well, 9 years ago. Alright, so Turtus, which is Tuesday, 18th of Rain's Hand, Third Era, 421. Sithis speaks to me. He does not use words, but I can hear his voice. Echoes of darkness spring from his lips and tell me what I must do. The Dark Brotherhood must be purged of its clean-blooded vermin, and a new order must take the reins. The time is nigh for the vampire to claim his rightful place as the true hands of Sithis. I have secured the many help of my kin, and soon we shall spread like a cold fog through the ranks and make the group our own. Soon Sithis will give the sign, the time will be right, and the crimson scars will strike. Oh. I wonder if this is that vampire dude that's in the Dark Brotherhood on this game. Because I remember there was like some very pale Michael Jackson looking mofo, and who knows what they made him look like on this game, because now it's a remake, basically. But the next line is, we are betrayed that Kura Solarian has made true our plans to the fingers. Oh, so he ratted them out. Oh boy. Fingers and we have been discovered. The Brotherhood struck as we slept, not even giving the scars a chance to fight back. Using their silver weapons, they pierced the heart of many of my brothers. The screams I could hear as they turned to dust still echo within my mind. I was able to dispatch 2 of the purebloods that fell upon me, and before they could send more, I made good my escape. I must find a place to hide to recover from this blow. I will make my way south to Deepscorn Hollow, my old hideaway from when I was but a novice. There I will make my dark plans, and we shall see who Sithis truly favors. And then meanwhile, 3 days to 4 days later. He says, it has been nearly a month, and yet none of my brethren has returned to the fold. What puzzles me is why I have not heard from my lord. Sithis hasn't spoke to me since that dark night. What have I done to displease them? I have slain many since then, and poured their lifeblood on his altar, but still he remains silent. As I ponder this, I turn my attentions to the lair. Deepscorn Hollow will rise as the new headquarters of the Crimson Scars. But I must be prepared, so much to do. And then mid-year, so I guess this is like a few months later again. Like the last couple ones were a couple days apart, so now I guess this next line is like a month later. The layer has improved much. I was fortunate to find Relly Erdwolf at the Wanda Inn outside the Imperial City, another Scar who had escaped the night of the slaughter. He now does his dark work, acquiring the tools I need to bring to the Deepscorn Hollow back to its former glory. I must remember him in the future should I ever need these items again. And then, once again, several days later, again. All along I was mistaken, all along I was to play upon Sithis and his dark name. Tonight he spoke to me again, and I learned his displeasure. Again, I heard no words, but I knew the meaning. I was meant to take blood, to spill blood, but never to taste blood. My sanguine ways have offended my lord. I must cleanse myself of this filth. I must find a way. I found it. My lord will be pleased. My answer lies within the purged blood salts. Yes, I will bathe in these tonight and free myself from my old ways. Hell, Sithis, dark rulers, soon I will be your only true disciple. So he either killed himself or something else happened. Maybe he froze, or maybe he's just here just mentally broken, thinking like, I did everything right. So let's go run around. Check things out. Might as well learn the terrain while I'm here. Maybe we'll find Mr. Man. Victim's loot chest. What a name of an item. And there's a little gap over here. Nothing I can't physically go down to, but still cool nonetheless. Okay. Also, now that I have followers again, I think I'm going to be jump scared a few times, and this is like a little mini story again. Where since I had so many people in my parties all the time when playing, there'd be a new NPC would show up to talk to me. I would think it's one of my group, and I'd be thinking, oh yeah, follow me, la-di-da, and then it would come and talk to me and threaten me with whatever problems they would have, or hatred, or potential quest, you name it. And I just remember being scared shitless, like, oh god, like, who are you? It was just so stunning and terrifying to just come across a stranger out of nowhere like that. So, I'm going to try to remember my companion's armor and weapons extremely this time. To really, really, really make sure that we don't make the same mistake. Let's see. So now we're actually in the manor. I'm sure that there's undead or something here. Now what is this? Is this the salts? Oh, fishies. No. Huh. Nothing hidden in here. So I think that was a pool, per se. Huh. Let's see what time it is, too. Alright, so it's almost 7. La-di-da-di-da. So we will be ending streams soon, but I just wanted... Oh, what's this? Wooden door to Deepscorn Bastion. What the hell is a bastion? Is that armory? Or headquarters, maybe? Like sleeping quarters? Still keeping my sword out, though. I don't trust this place for shit. I'm just expecting some undead lich. Oh, shit, that's right. They got liches in this game. Fuck. They're like the worst undead to encounter. Like they kind of sort of had them in Skyrim, but yeah, they were nothing near. And it's because you got the floating ones, and then you got the fully humanoid ones. I think that show up like level 30. And I never like extremely leveled in Oblivion, so I guess I'm gonna see even more enemies I never seen before. What the fuck? This guy got a shrine too. Oh my god. Yo, I got goosebumps on my elbows from this shit. What is this place? Look at all these hands. I remember seeing this on like trailers and stuff. Acre Basin. Acre of Sithis is required. Usual box. The Crimson Invisitator. Whoa. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a little Daedric-ish dagger. Let's see. So it absorbs strength on a strike. Gives weakness to poison. Damaged health 15 points, which is awesome. So even my sword here, if you add the damage 8 plus 5, or round it up to say 15. It's probably not quite 15, but close to it. And this one here was 7, but plus 15 because of the absorbed health. So that's like 30 damage. So this dagger is already my strongest piece of equipment. Whoa. Hiya. Cool. I'm usually kind of stabbing at enemies in the back anywho. So, awesome. And it looks so demonic too. Like it has such a weird specialized buff to it that no other weapons do. It reminds me of the Blade of Woe. So I think that these guys were actually true Sithis cultists. This is awesome. I just wish that I could have gotten to experience this DLC when it came out. Let's see, this goes back to Topple Bay. Pardon? We talking like Topple Bay is in outside Bay? Or oh shit, there's something after me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who the hell are you? Oh, it's a mud crab. Oh my god, the damage on this thing. Yo. Fuck yeah. I think I just found an item that makes me as strong as Martin's Ebdom right now. Awesome. Wow, so there was this hidden door this whole time over here. Leave it to the Dark Brotherhood to have a trap door in the wide open, and I don't even notice it. This reminds me of these glory days of Bethesda. Wait, is this our guy? Mr. Deadman? I don't see anybody else in here, so I'm gonna assume it's him. Mr. Vampire Dude who just kind of quit. Oh, there's another body in here. What do you guys think? Meanwhile, they just stare at me with lifeless eyes. Okay, so yeah, we'll get on out of here. I think I've seen everything I needed to see. I just was expecting a lot more trouble, but I guess we dealt with a mud crab and just my paranoia. I'm just glad that I read that book, actually, because I got to learn more. And then that made the area even more tense. And oh, geez, there's an Oblivion Gate right next to this place. I just can't have a home anywhere, can I? Like, oh, look at this area. The previous manor destroyed, but not fully. We could utilize it and make a nice home out of it. Meanwhile, the pits of hell are just outside the damn front door. Rose Dagon really wants to be a neighbor. Dude is so hell-bent on making hell not bent. Pun intended. Alright. So yeah, that's awesome though. We got a super weapon. And let's go make sure I have the right quest equipped. Because they talked about Imperial City buddy person guy. Yeah. And he's over at the One Inn, I believe. Like, he wasn't at the farm with that, what's my call it? The dude that wants me to gather the fish skin. Which I might be able to do now that I'm a lot better. Like, I'm not level 1 again. So I could probably just dive bomb into that water and just go, ah! And if I remember correctly, the Shivering Isles, I could have sworn, had a, excuse me, people. They had a ring in the museum that makes you breathe underwater. So I could cancel out some of my shield for water breathing. Or I could just get a spell, which would probably be more smart. I am doing Mage's Guild soon after all, so
You need something
I
special?
think that would just make more
Check out
sense.
my wares. You...
Alright,
Yes?
Mr. Man.
Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
Oh, it's not quite time to speak with him yet. Okay, okay. Well, I should probably sleep anyway, so
No, but
let's go
may I
with
interest you
you.
in some of my fine wares?
I need some
I
stuff that
wouldn't
gives
make
me
that deal with just anybody.
restoration of health anyway. So that's all she has. And now for me to sell her things too. I don't need
You got
things
a
that
great
give me
deal.
endurance. I think we're done with ectoplasm now, so
That's a good deal.
that's good and gone. Fire assaults, I don't know if I need that, so I'll get
I
rid of
can't
that.
make that deal.
Oh, she's broke. And what about 2? Can I sell you 2? Damn
An
it.
excellent bargain.
So 2 for 26 and 3 for 39.
Good price for
She
a
has
good
50
customer.
gold. But she has infinite 50 gold. So, haha. Oh, Minotaur Horn. Those are really hard to get, and I think that there is an NPC who requests that. So I'm keeping that, the Nirnbrood, the Nightshade, everything. Oh, and I think I do have a disease. I could have sworn a zombie bit me. And I've been suffering their debuff this whole time. Maybe. So I'll have to check myself after this. Like, I forgot all about it until I
You're
saw
trying
that
to drive me out of business.
cure disease thing. Let's get rid of this
Drive a
troll
hard bargain.
fat. Nice. I think that's all I can sell, dude.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a so
I'll take
keep
that
looking for that
bed.
wine. Farewell.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. I believe that this guy's business opens up in the daytime. So we'll go sleep and hang out. I do wish that I had a level up, but whatever. I haven't had my character actually sleep in a while, so if there was a survival mode, he would have been dying from all of the mistreatment I've done. Alrighty.
What's new with you?
I ran into some goblins in the woods. Not
Hello.
You need something... The Grey Fox... Have a look around. You won't find
What is
better
this?
prices in all Tamriel.
Oh.
long
Walk
ago.
always in the shadow of Sithis.
I think I'm starting to know what this is now. Okay, so let's see what this current quest is. Let's see. After reading the journal, I learned that I can acquire everything I need to restore this place to its original state from the rally at the Wallet Inn just outside the Imperial City. Okay.
You need some... The Grey... Can I interest you in some of my
So,
wares?
oh goodness. So all this stuff is basically all of the gold that I have. Damn. Now what is this stuff he has? General's Cuirass, heavy armor. It's not as good as my current chest piece though, that's for sure. Fire damage only 5 points, that's lame. What is Dark Minion? I think I want it. I'll buy it. But we're trading you stuff after this, sir. I want some of that money back, I'll have you know. I'm just gonna leave it to that. Also, we don't need this
You
elven sword
drive a hard
anymore.
bargain.
This Aegis thing. I want to hold on to that. So if I ever find a better ring to switch out with it, I might have the need to go back to that. Because if I have the 18 plus and the 12, I would basically have close to 50% shield resistance on my body permanently. And Kurd just typed in 2 slashes. I don't know what you're talking about, Kurd. I don't know what slashes apostrophes mean. But I'll say hello regardless. Thank you for the attention.
An excellent. That seems a fair price.
Okay, let's see. Command creature tone. What? Can I actually read this? Well, on here? No? Okay. I'll hold on to that. I don't know what that does. Alright, Moonlight, I want. I do have a lot of. Ooh, I can summon a ghost. So first we had summon zombie, now I can summon a ghost one time. So that'll be a last resort panic situation item. Yep.
Thank you for. Walk always in the shadow of
Cool.
Sithis.
Okay, so let's see how this stuff works. I think it's a... Okay, so your Dark Minion quarters will be delivered to Deepscore and Hollow as requested. I have sent word, and a Dark Minion will be there when you arrive to do your bidding. Sithis bind us, Raleigh Erdwolf. Cool. So he is so sneaky that he doesn't even physically talk about the stuff. I know that that's them saving assets on it, but I like that aspect to it. So it's like he acts like he knows nothing about the assassination stuff, but he is one of the major important key members of the group. It's pretty cool. Awesome. So now we'll go back to our new little home. We'll definitely be racking up a lot of money though to mainly focus on this. Like, I don't care much about special armors, which I could probably just get from enemies and looting caves and dungeons anyway. But if I could just walk right up and get this stuff, that's even better. So we're gonna take the special entrance because I still don't know how to do the other map identification where I can find like doors and stuff via the map. So I'm just gonna go by things I remember. And that's the hidden door. And we get to meet the minion too, which will be even cooler. I wonder what they'll be like. Are they just gonna be some ninja dude, or are they gonna be a dark spirit, a skeleton? I'm so not like excited, but close to it. Let's see. We did have a. There was like a dark minion quarters. Is that here? Hello? Dark minion. Papa's home. Hello? Unless if he's at the altar, which would make more sense. Now, if he's through that door, that'd be weird. But, okay. So there's 2 other rooms here. No. No, nothing. This bed is still sideways and broken, so he's probably not in here. If he's invisible, that'd be nuts. Have some kind of ninja dude. Alright, we'll go here. To the shrine it is. They said they got my minion. So where's my minion at? Let's see. Ecrosithis is required. So they're not at the shrine, they're not in the bedrooms. They're not walking around. Just in case this shit's bugged out or something, I'm gonna save. So I know it's an autosave, but I want to make sure I don't go and crash my game. I have to go and buy that node all over again. Okay, now we're here. Oh! There's a dude! Okay, that's the water we came out of. Hello? Oh, doggy. So he already has his arrows ready.
Did this be with you, brother? At your service.
And he's
Master.
indestructible? Murder in the name of
Yes,
Sithis.
master. Whatever you say.
So is he
At
actually
your
with us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's picking stuff up too. Oh, he's a smart NPC. Oh shit. He said we on a mission. Hello, puppy. No. Joni, do you like Sithis? Sithis is cool. He said, Momo, I'm gonna get out. Oh shit, this guy's a painter and a murderer. Wow, he's painting with the blood from a severed flesh. What a very cultured individual.
Yes.
Nice. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 followers, including the scamps that would just forever perpetually get back up. Damn, I'm getting quite the group here. Where are you walking to, bro? Like, are you actually with me, or are you chilling? Where'd he go? Sir? So did I just send him on a murdering quest, or is he waiting for me? Yeah, we'll go back down, just in case. This bro should be with us. He is a follower. Okay, so he took his arrows. That's cool. He made sure to have ammo. There's Joffrey, there's Martin. Okay. So before I stop the stream here, there's 2 ideas I wish to do. That's we're gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna fast travel back to the hidden place, and we'll see if Mr. Man's with us or not. Because maybe he just needs to load in per se. And we're close to the location anyway, so just in case if he decides that I'm leaving him behind for some reason, we're close enough to where that wouldn't happen. Okay, and none of my party is with me right now. Alright, second idea. We'll go to a major city, preferably a area next to a main gate. So, okay. Piggy jump scare. Okay, we got the scamps. Yeah. Well, I guess Mr. Dude's not with us. That sucks. We told him to go murder. And now he's not doing anything. Let's see if there's any updates. No. I guess we'll read the message. Your Dark Minion's quarters will be delivered, and yes, that word, Dark Minion will be there when you arrive to do your bidding. Now, we told him to murder, but, like, is my bidding just him going around killing random shit? Or is he with us? I don't get it. I'm going to add one more agenda before we go. So there's, we let Mazoga die? So I wonder if I'm out of luck on the Knight's mission. Or even making the Count happy from this place. So he told us to go investigate her as his mission.
I am
And I failed that entirely.
Good. I'm sure you have many.
Okay, service
I
delivery.
hold you responsible for Mazoga's death. Your disappointing performance proves you are not suited for service to County Leywin.
Damn.
I'm sure you have many.
So he said you're not in service to Leywin. Damn.
He and the rest. I don't.
And I can't even
Yes.
buy a house from him. So he likes me a little bit less from there, but not much. Okay. Still sucks she passed, but I probably should have just done her quest and just left her to be. Oh well. Past is the past. We'll save that for a different playthrough when we eventually feel like doing it. For now, I've done everything I wanted to do today. So I'm going to go back to uploading Kingdom Come to YouTube. So, see you guys next time. Thank you for joining the stream. Peace, Rooney. Bye-bye.